Good day everyone, welcome to Mathematics 5, Quarter 3, Week number 8. So we are now in Quarter 3, Week number 8 of our most essential learning, kids. So our learning for competency for this day, at the end of the lesson, you should be able to visualize circumference of a circle, measures circumference of a circle using appropriate tools, and find the circumference of a circle. So let's proceed. So we are now in lesson number 12 of quarter 3. So the topic for today is circumference of the circle. So let's proceed. So hashtag throwback. So name each part of the given circle. So this would be the circle. This would be the point. So A. Then another point outside of the circle, and we name this one point as H, and then a line pointing to this point, and another point in the circle. Outside the circle, we have point T. So a line point connecting to point T to H, and another point to outside is name this one as point M, and then connect point T to M. Now another one is creating a angle, so this would be angle T. Now for number 1, what do you mean by segment AH? AH, so this would be AH. What do you mean by this line segment? This would be a radius. Very good, grade 5 pupils. For number 2, this would be segment TH. What do you mean by that? This line segment is named as, very good, this would be a chord. And then for number T, the line segment MT. What do you mean by line segment MT? What is that? Very good. This would be a diameter. And then for number 4, the point A. What do you mean by point A? This would be the center of this circle. And then for angle TAH, what do you mean by angle TAH? This would be the central angle. And then for angle T, this would be angle T. What do you mean by that? This would be a inscribed angle. And then for number 7, MTH, arc MTH, arc MTH. So this would be a semicircle. MTH rather than, or this would be also a major arc, and arc TH is a arc or a minor arc. Now, and for number 9, the distance around the circle. So let's focus on this one. The distance around the circle is this one. So we can rename this one for the circumference of the circle. So let's have some activity time. So you're going to find the quotient of the distance around the circular object and its diameter. Then find the average. So for circular object, object A, B, and C. Then find the average. Then the distance around it is 63 centimeter. The diameter is 20 centimeter. Find the quotient. Or you're going to divide 63 divided by 20 centimeter. Find the quotient. Then 41 decimeter divided by 13 decimeter. Find the quotient. And 72 meter divided by 23 meter. Okay. So let's reveal the answer. So for number 1, the answer is 3 and 15 hundredths. For number 2, we have 3 and 153 thousandths. And For number 3, object C is 3 and 1300s. As you can see, the average is 3 and 1400s or 3.14. So this 3.14 is a pi. So what do you mean? This is the value of pi. What do you mean by pi? So this would be the symbol for a pi. So a pi is a Greek letter. It is a Greek letter read as a pi, and it's the ratio of the circumference of the diameter. Again, this is the ratio of circumference of the diameter. And then, it is irrational number, and meaning it is not repeating and non-terminating. And it is approximately equal to 3.1416. So, usually, we're going to use 2 decimal places. Usually, pi representing 3.14. So, let's study the history. So, long time ago, mathematicians discovered that the quotient C divided by D is constant, and they give a Greek letter named pi, which read as a pi. And this would be the mathematician. So, this would be Archimedes. Take note of that, grade 5 pupils. So, this would be a Greek mathematician discovered the ratio of circumference and a diameter. Okay, so let's visualize seeing circumference. So, the circumference has been painted blue. So, this would be the circumference of the circle. So, the value of the diameter, this would be the diameter, is equal to 1. So, remember that in our illustration, the length of the diameter is 1 unit. So, again, so let's move the diameter, the circumference to move to 1. So, if the circle roll from 0 to 1, then it's equal to length of the 1 diameter. And move it to, if the circle roll from 1 to 2, then the equal to the length of the another 1 diameter and measures 2 unit. So move 1 again, so measures 1 diameter, and so 1 plus 1 diameter, so we have 2 diameter. And then if the circle roll from 2 to 3, then it equals to the length of another 1 unit of the diameter and already measures 3 unit. Then this will be 1 diameter, and another 1 diameter. We have remaining part for the circumference of the circle. So, from 3, there is a equal to 0.14 unit of a diameter. So, we have 1, 2, 3 diameter, and the remaining part is 14. So, therefore, the length is in the circumference of a circle. It means that if the diameter is equal to 1 unit, then the circumference is equal to 3.14. So that would be how to visualize the circumference of the circle. So the ratio of the circumference and the diameter is named as pi. So let's discuss now the circumference. Circumference is if C divided by D or C over D, so the ratio of C and D is equal to pi, then we can write as one denominator of pi. So C D over D is equal to pi over 1. Then cross product, method. So C multiplied by 1, the product is 1C. D multiplied by pi, the answer is pi D. Now, since 1 multiplied by C is also equal to C, because any number multiply it by 1 or any letter multiply it by 1, the product is itself. So the product is C. Then 3.14, so remain the constant value of pi, then the value of D. So D is representing the diameter. So we can write C is equal to pi multiplied by D. Then we can use this formula if the given in the problem is involve a diameter. Again, this would be a formula in finding the circumference of the circle if it involves diameter. And what if the given is radius? Then take note that D is equal to 2R. So by substituting in the formula to the value of D, so substitute to the value of D is the value of 2R. So this would be the representation. So 2R multiplied by pi. So we can use this one. C is equal to pi multiplied by 2 multiplied by R. Or C is equal to pi 2 pi R. So C is equal to 2 pi R. So multiply 2 to value of pi and to the value of radius. Again, take note the value of pi is 3.14. So this would be the 2 formula. This would be for if the problem is involves a radius, and this would be involves for the diameter. Okay, so let's study the problem. So let's use if the first formula or the second formula. So for problem number 1, a circular flower garden has a diameter of 10 meters. What is the distance around the garden? Again, this would be a circular flower garden. So it involves a circle and the diameter. So it involves diameter. Then what is the distance around the garden? So it involves distance around the garden. So distance means the portion around it. So it involves a circumference. So what is asked in the problem? The distance around the circular garden. Very good. Then the given facts are, so we have a diameter of the circular garden. This should be a 10 meters. Now the formula, take note, the distance around the circle is a circumference. So the formula is C is equal to pi D. Why is that C is equal to pi D is we're going to use? Because it involves a diameter. So by substituting the given value, we have C is equal to pi. Pi means 3.14, the value. And then the value of D is diameter is 10 meters. So C is equal to 3.14, 31.14 meters. So by multiplying 3.14 to the value of 10, the value is 31 and 4 tenths meter, or 31.4 meters. So therefore the distance around the garden is 31.4 meters. So that would be the answer for this problem. For problem number 2, again, find the missing. What is missing? So use pi for the value of 3.14. So find the circumference of the circle whose radius is 6 meters. So the solution is, we're going to take note this one because this problem involves a radius. So therefore D is equal to 2R. So let's multiply the value of radius into 2. So 2 multiplied by 6. This 6 is the radius. So the value of D is now 12. Okay? Or double it the radius. So that would be your diameter. So let's use the formula of diameter. C is equal to pi multiplied by D. By substituting the given formula, the value of pi is 3.14 and the value of D is now 12. Now, multiply it. 3.14 multiplied by 12. Let's multiply it. 2 multiplied by 4, the answer is 8. 2 multiplied by 1, the answer is 2. 2 multiplied by 3, the answer is 6. Then, 1 multiplied by 4, the answer is 4. 1 multiplied by 1, the answer is 1. And 1 multiplied by 3, the answer is 3. And added all together, bring down 8. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. Bring down 3. Then, count the number of decimal in the multiplicand and the multiplier. So we have 2. We're going to move the decimal 2 places. We have 1, 2, then write the decimal point. So therefore, the value of the circumference is 37 and 6800 centimeters. So that would be the answer for this problem. Okay, so let's have another problem to further analyze the concept of circumference. So let's find the circumference of the circle whose diameter is 22 centimeter. So we don't need to convert the value of this one because we already have a diameter. So the solution is C is equal to pi multiplied by D. Then again, substituting the value of pi, 3.14. Then the value of D is 22. Then multiply it. 3.14 multiplied by 22. So 8, 4 times 2 times 4, the answer is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. And 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Then added all together, we have 8. Then regroup 1. 1 plus 6 plus 2 is 9. Then bring down 6. Then count the number of decimal places in the multiplicand and the multiplier. We have 2. We have to move 2 places to the left. We have 1, 2. Then write the decimal point. Then the value of the circumference is 69 and 800 centimeter. Then for number 4, a bicycle wheel has a diameter of 6/10 meters. So letter A, how far will it go in 25 turns of a wheel? So this problem is involved a non-routine word problem because there is a tricky questions like for this one, we have 25 turns on a wheel. So solution, what is asked? The distance covered with 25 turns of the wheel. So the given is the diameter of the wheel is 6/10 meters. So in circumference of the wheel, we have C is equal to pi multiplied by D. And by substituting the given in the formula, the value of pi is 3.14. The value of the diameter is 6/10 meter. So multiply it together. So 3.14 multiplied by 6/10. Now, 6 multiplied by 4, the answer is 24, group 2. 6 multiplied by 1, the answer is 2. 6 multiplied by 1 rather is 6 plus 2 is 8. Then 6 multiplied by 3, the answer is 18. Then 0 multiplied by 4, 0. 0 multiplied by 1, 0. 0 multiplied by 3 is 0. Now, added all together, 4, 8, 8, and 1. Now, count the number of decimal places in the multiplicand and multiplier. We have 2, we have 1, so all in all, we have 3. So, we're going to move 3 places to the left. We have 1, 2, 3, and then write the decimal point. So, the value of the circumference is 1 and 884,000 meters. So, that would be the circumference of a wheel. But take note, how far will it go in 25 turns of the wheel? So, solution for 25 turns of the wheel. So, 25 multiplied by C. So, 25 multiplied by 1 and 884 thousands meters. So, multiplied it. So, 5 times 4, the answer is 20. Regroup 2. 5 times 8, the answer is 40. Plus 2 is 42. Regroup 4. 5 times 8 is 40. Plus 4 is 44. Regroup 4. And 5 times 1, the answer is 5. Plus 1 is 9. Then 2 times 4, the answer is 8. 2 times 8 is 16. Regroup 1. Then 2 multiplied by 8, the answer is 16. Plus 1 is 17. Regroup 1 also. And 2 multiplied by 1, the answer is 2. Plus 1 is 3. Then add it all together. Bring down 0. 2 plus 8 is 10. Regroup 1. Then 4 plus 1 plus 4 plus 6 plus 1 is 11. Then regroup 1. Then 1 plus 9 is 10 plus 7 is 17. Regroup 1 and 1 plus 3 is 4. Then count the number of decimal places in the multiplicand and multiplier. We have 1, 2, 3. Then this would be 0. Then all in all, we have 3. Move it to the left 3 times. We have 1, 2, 3. Then write the decimal places. Therefore, the value of 25 turns of the wheel is 47 and 1/10 meters, or 47.1 meters. So that would be the correct answer. So the bicycle will go 47.1 meters after 25 turns. So for your home learning task, grade 5 pupils, you're going to answer assessment quarter 3 week number 8 on your self-learning module. This would be letter A and letter B. For letter A, you're going to solve the circumference, and for letter B, solve each problem. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you and see you again for our next lesson or video lesson.